infamous photos to, quote, soften up detainees so that they would be compliant in interrogations. And that softening up was actually torture and cruel and inhuman integrating treatment.
And what sort of accountability has the American military faced from what took place there at Abu Ghraib?
A number of the military police who were shown in those infamous photos were court-martialed or subjected to other disciplinary proceedings within the military justice system. CACI, a for-profit corporation, does not fall within the military justice system, and that's why we turn to the courts.
This case has stretched on for many years with many court battles. Is this the end, or can CACI, the contractor, appeal this decision?
We already are anticipating that CACI will appeal. It has been a very long journey, 16 years with multiple trips up to the Court of Appeals in the Fourth Circuit, and CACI at one point sought Supreme Court review. While yesterday's victory was a very welcome one, especially for our plaintiffs, they also know it's not the end of the road. I think that we have very strong chances on appeal because the defenses that CACI will likely raise have already been rejected. And the jury gave a resounding affirmation for our clients and their suffering yesterday with the verdict of $42 million. So we feel that we have very, very strong chances on appeal.
What is CACI's defense here? Why do they say they should not be held liable for this $42 million judgment?
CACI has really pointed the finger at everyone but their own employees and their own conduct. Instead of recognizing their own role and the role of their employees, they've said it's only the U.S. government and the U.S. military who should have any responsibility. So they have said that they have derivative immunity of the United States. They have said as government contractors, they should be shielded from immunity. They've also invoked something known as the political question doctrine, to say that there shouldn't be courts reviewing conduct such as torture that is committed in a time of armed conflict or invasion, like the situation in Iraq.
CACI is still working with the U.S. government. This year alone, they were awarded more than 20 defense contracts totaling more than $800 million. Will this judgment impact the way the company works with the U.S. government and the military?
I hope it does. I hope it helps CACI, first and foremost, understand that it has greater responsibilities of oversight and vetting the employees that it sends to work with the United States and in the United States names, especially outside the U.S., in places of armed conflict or elsewhere. And I think it also should send a message to the United States government that it, too, needs to do a far better job of vetting who